Okay, so here's the thing. I actually think that this is enormous BS. You know, YouTube is frankly more transparent now than they used to be with regards to making it clear to creators what the algorithm is doing. Like, how does your content get served to more people? The answer right now is you have to do well with your subscriber base, and then it will upload to other people. Like, not upload to, but like, then it will be shown to other people. Like on the YouTube backend, it recommends, I guess this is like, you know, a little bit behind the scenes here, but it recommends like focusing on what your audience likes. So you will be recommended if your audience likes it, which I've complained about before in the sense that it kind of keeps you limited in what you're doing on the platform. So if you think, oh, this person has been talking about these same two issues for a long time, why aren't they branching out? It's because my core audience followed me for trans content and for political content. So if I talk about something else, it does not do well with my core audience and then does not get pushed. Here's what's even more annoying though about how videos get pushed in the algorithm. It's, okay, obviously based on topic interest. Everybody knows that. Topic interest is how many people worldwide are interested in and watching videos about such given topics. But it also says competition is a relevant factor. YouTube systems rank videos from all channels that a viewer might watch. So even if you have good metrics on your video, i.e. your own audience is watching it, you may get fewer impressions if videos from other channels are performing even better. So I want you to think about that. Like I'm a person who, like, other people who follow me also follow like Vosh, for example, and also follow Demon Mama, and also follow Xander Hall. Literally, like, if I make a video at the same time as everyone else about some kind of popular issue, my video, because I have fewer subscribers, and it's like proportionally, like, even if their content is also only initially getting pushed to their own subscribers, right? And the same for me. Because they have more subscribers, then their video is doing better in the metrics, and therefore their video will get recommended to more people. So before we go too much further, I just want to say, hit the like button if you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing and hitting the bell and maybe clicking all notifications to get notifications for the channel. Also consider checking out my brand new merch store, which just launched. There's going to be a link down in the description, and you can also check out my Patreon, where there are some promo deals for patrons if you want to maybe get a deal on some of your merchandise. So thank you very much for watching the content. Hope you continue to enjoy. It's like explicit in what YouTube is telling creators that if you are a small creator, you will not have your content boosted if other people are making similar content to you and they have like more subscribers than you, basically. So in a way, I guess it sort of behooves me that I tend to be a little bit late. Like I am not great at like not only covering things as they happen, but also editing things in a timely fashion. I guess lucky me that I'm gonna post my video about the hashtag #DTrans documentary like a week after everybody else has already done it. Like, maybe that means that my content will have a slight chance in the algorithm, but it just seems really awful. Every time I post a video, it is actively being suppressed in favor of other creators if I'm talking about the same kinds of things that other creators who watch me. Like, it's so stupid too, because obviously an individual who is subscribed to me is probably also going to be interested in other leftist channels, right? So even though they subscribed to me thinking that they were going to get, you know, my content recommended to them in the mix, because they are also subscribed to channels with more subscribers, those people will also not be getting the content that they requested. And like, I am not going to be able to compete effectively. So I don't really know what to do with this information, but it is something that I've been mulling over. It's like, how can I break out if this is the situation that YouTube has created? It's a catch-22, isn't it? Because you have to cater to your audience, and my audience is interested in trans leftist content. And if I make content that is catering to that interest, and you all are watching other channels that do that, like, I am not going to be able to be successful at all. So the other thing is, like, if I make content that is different than what my audience expects, like if I make something that doesn't have anything to do with being trans, doesn't have anything to do with politics, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to make a media analysis video about BoJack Horseman, right? Which I do have a script for that that I haven't worked on in a couple of years. My core audience did not follow me for BoJack Horseman content, so they are not going to watch it. And then that video, because it is not doing well in my core audience, is not going to get pushed to a broader audience. The situation is basically that there kind of is no right answer for me as far as what to do to grow the channel at this point. That sounds really frustrating. I hate the algorithm because sometimes I prefer the smaller channels and I just don't see their content. I also don't want the people I enjoy to feel trapped. I appreciate that, Death Guitarist. I guess the thing that you would need to do as viewers is get into the notifications. Like you would need to click the bell for the smaller channels that you want to see. Make sure that you select, either show me all notifications for this person or curate them, in which case YouTube will just pick and choose which one to show you. Of course, when you do that, you need to tell YouTube that it's okay to do notifications, like on your phone or whatever. If you have the app notifications muted, then you won't get the bell notifications. That's I guess the only thing you can do as someone who is trying to consume the content from small creators. And I would recommend, because it is the only way that you're going to see our content, is if you manually try to get that stuff. And so it's either go to your subscriptions box on a regular basis and check that, or click the notifications thing, or go individually to the channels when you see the little icon that says that they have new content. But yeah, it's really frustrating. And I know it's not just frustrating for me, it's frustrating for you as viewers. I don't really know if there's something we can do. If there's any way to report feedback to YouTube about this system, you are the people that they're going to listen to. So y'all have to figure out what those avenues are. If it's tagging them on Twitter, we need to screenshot this couple of sections on this page and start posting about the mutually exclusive concept. The fact that if at the same time, I'm not going to be doing as well as other people making the same content as me, and I need to keep making content that my viewers expect. It's just, there's no way for me to win. And so that's it's just a mutually exclusive system. It's also annoying because I literally spend an enormous amount of time looking for something different, and it's getting more and more difficult. It feels like stuff is getting buried under layer and layer of pedantic bullshit. I don't need another senseless destruction video. The kind of content that they show you, it is hard to find something that is entertaining. I feel like they make so many changes to the algorithm all the time that it's it never figures out what you actually want to see. It just keeps throwing different stuff at you, seeing what will stick. Because of the fact that it's constantly experimenting, showing you different stuff and gathering information, means that it seems like it never actually gets it right. Is anybody else experiencing that? I don't know. I'm kind of getting off topic at this point, but I just wanted to tell you guys, this is what YouTube explicitly says to creators, and it's really hard not to feel kind of screwed in that dynamic. Thank you so much to my patrons and potential future patrons. I especially want to shout out Tiago Nascimento, Mersh Rolvog, Michelle Frateroli, Amanda B., Wellington Marcus, Michelle Winter, Danielle McDonald, Suzanne Maynard, Spooky Heather Sylvia, Past Null Infinity, Jamie Jam, Nova, Elizabeth Bartell, Sojo, Sarah A., Kevin Young, Athiet, Desi Quiche, Liam Hodgson, and Mr. Atheist.